guys, so this is another favorite of mine, is this little canyon section between Banks, Idaho and Cascade. Obviously you got the beautiful river over here to my left, and you got the tight twisty roads, every sport biker's dream. It really doesn't matter what motorcycle you ride. Obviously you could have fun on it with any bike. It is one of my favorite sections. I don't ride it a lot, like maybe 4 or 5 times I've been up and down this road in the last 2-3 years of living here, which is a shame because I know a lot of people that would probably give a lot just to have this in their backyard to ride. You got your whitewater rapids. Such beautiful area. And all I can think about is how much I miss my DRZ, being back here exploring all of this. Truth be honest, guys, you might have heard me mention it in the past. I was thinking about trading in the ZX6R and the DRZ for a BMW F800 GS. And you're probably wondering, why would you do that? I live in Idaho, guys. Why wouldn't you? But then again, I have something, you know, it's gonna be a spoiler alert, so if you want, just I guess plug your ears and go la 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 for the next like minute. So for those of you that want to hear the spoiler alert, I'm thinking about doing a series on the DRZ on a transformation from taking it from the dirt bike stage, of which the DRZ 400E was a dirt bike. It was not street legal originally, and bringing it all the way up to an adventure type bike. Now this is going to take me some time, obviously, because of the amount of money that's going to be involved to take a bike like that up to adventure material, you know, luggage, panniers, gearing, suspension, all that stuff. So it's something I'm working on. So back to the BMW, I thought, you know, I like to get out and explore. What perfect bike? What would be a better bike than something a little bit more powerful than the DRZ, not quite as fast as the 636, but still good road manners? I figured this bike would be it. I sat on it, I looked at it, the price isn't bad. You know, I think they were showing it at $15,000. And at $15,000, you know, you're getting a lot of bike, 800 cc's, something that can cruise down the highway at, you know, 80 miles an hour, which is the speed limit here in Idaho. All sorts of stuff like that. I sat down with the wife and I talked about it, and basically I would be getting rid of 2 bikes for insurance wise, because I pay insurance on 2 bikes instead of just 1. And I run full coverage. I know some of you guys are probably like, why? But it's my thing. We'll save that for another day. The BMW just wouldn't do it for what I want to do. It's beautiful. Tell you, for this long trip I borrowed my wife's iPod, and she said don't plug it in and do anything with it, just leave it alone. It's got my music on it and it's full. So, you know, being the good husband, I don't mess with it, just plug it in and go with it. Yeah, music choice right now, guys. Hit Me Baby one more time. Oh geez, Britney Spears. She was a hottie back then. My loneliness is killing me. Oh, it's funny. Actually, I'm kind of lonely. I'm in a group ride, but I'm all by myself. Yeah, that's just how I ride. I like to ride kind of solo. I like to ride apart. Hit me, baby, one more time. Look at those. Look at those rapids, guys. Man, I hope you can see that as good as I can. Best part of the trip coming out of Boise is the 55 north between Banks and Cascade, in my opinion. Just, you got all this canyon, green trees, all sorts of stuff. I still believe, still believe. I can't do that. Man, so beautiful. It's almost like I wanted my camera on the other side of the helmet so you guys could see. It's another thing with the Pro Shot, which we're not using the Pro Shot right now. If they made it for a street bike helmet where it was, because it's really wide in the front to mount. So I have to turn my head so you guys can see all the cool stuff. Fork and Payette River. Alright guys, well that's the end of that canyon loop, or segment, whatever. Just outside of this canyon we're going to run into Cascade. There's some other legs up here for sport bike riders where they, Warm Lake is up in here somewhere in the mountains, and there's a nice road that runs off up here. Maybe someday I'll film that, but we're not going that direction today, so we'll catch you on the next segment.